Hi, I'm Holly Rose. I am the founder and CEO of Check for a Lump. I founded our breast cancer nonprofit after I went through my own battle with breast cancer. I was 39 years old when I was prompted to do a self-exam, and I did one and discovered a lump that turned out to be breast cancer. I was the recipient of so many amazing acts of kindness for 9 months to help me and my family get through my treatment, that at the end, when I was finished, I knew I wanted to do something to give back to my community. And so I founded Check for a Lump to really motivate other women to be proactive in their breast health and do self-exams and do timely mammograms. It makes all the difference in the world. As we grew over, the past 12 years now, we started program after program because we saw a need in our community. A year into our nonprofit, we started our WIG program, which is absolutely incredible. I had met a 29-year-old who was going through breast cancer, and she told me, I really wanted to try and rock the bald look. I don't have funds. I'm a single mother, but my young son has asked me to park 3 blocks away from school. And that just killed me because I knew the importance of a wig. I went through it. My youngest daughter would not hug me if I wasn't wearing a wig. And so that day we started our program, and she had the same privilege that I had to walk into a normal wig shop, pick out any wig of her choice up to $250, and we paid the bill. And she was so happy. She said, I'm ready to hit the town of Scottsdale and have a margarita and celebrate. And really, she was just excited to go home and see her son put on her wig and drop him off at school. We have now assisted over 1,800 women with a free new wig over the years. We are assisting almost 1 woman a day. And a few years later, our next program evolved. Many people do not realize that Komen left Arizona in 2017. And whether you liked Komen or disliked them, they had provided 50,000 free mammograms in Arizona. And there is a huge, huge deficit for women's health care. And so we jumped right in and said, we can fill that gap. We launched our mammogram program in 2019. We assisted 321 women with a free screening, and we know if a woman can't afford a $150 mammogram, she surely can afford the diagnostic, the ultrasound, the biopsy, pathology. So we will cover all of the costs for a woman up until the point of diagnosis, and then refer her to partners who can help her through treatment. We are so honored to be filling that gap. And in addition, we started a super survivor support program. I remember going through it myself, and the support programs were sad, and you walked out crying, and I wanted something that was uplifting. And so our support program always has a fun activities, freebies, and we connect women with other survivors, and we connect their caregivers, because that's a very important role as well. I would like to share, in 2020, our nonprofit was devastated. We lost 80% of our funding. We had to furlough our staff of 4, closed our office. I went to a volunteer position to keep us going and almost threw in the towel. However, our board said, keep going, Holly. And we also had the wonderful, wonderful support of Dr. Gawley in St. Peter with Gawley Plastic Surgery, MD Skin Lounge, and Unicorn Philanthropy, who really provided funds to help us sustain through such a terrible, terrible year. So we are now back on our feet in an office, and I'm so happy that our invaluable programs are here for our community, because 2020 not only devastated our nonprofit, it devastated the breast cancer community. Over 80,000 breast cancer diagnoses were missed due to people skipping their screenings, closures of imaging centers, fear of going into imaging centers, and the result is going to be more and more women diagnosed at later stage cancer. And when you find a breast cancer diagnosis at stage 1 or stage 2, you have close to 100% of surviving. I am living proof. I am here 12 years later after a stage 2 diagnosis. Stage 4 diagnosis, your survival rate goes down to 24%. So our screening services are so invaluable right now, and having the support of Gawley Plastic Surgery, Unicorn Philanthropy, MD Skin Lounge, we are so eternally grateful. They have donated over $350,000 to our nonprofit over the past years. So they have really been instrumental in helping us grow to becoming a prominent breast cancer nonprofit in Arizona. We are a one-stop shop serving breast cancer patients.